Here. We did it! We did it! The Royal Key of Aries. Oh my gosh. Numeric cores. Okay, this sounds like something I'm going to have to write down. Steady is the scepter. Deadly is the stone. Heavy is the crown. Ready is the throne. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueprints, episode number 18. Let's get straight into it. Nothing really to update on the Excel at all. We've really actually done... well, we've been doing a good job. It's just like there's not much to update on the Excel. It's kind of like we need to make actual physical progress rather than mental progress. You know, I think a lot of the mental progress is actually over now. We actually just need to achieve things in the actual runs themselves. Now, at this point, we've got a few things that we can do, but there are kind of two big things that I want to aim for in today's episode, at least. Get the power hammer for the tunnel. Second thing is I want to try to get the mechanarium done, because the way we're going to do that is getting Chamber of Mirrors early, and then we just pick any mechanical room that we see and find. Now, I do have to apologize because it's such a funny thing, right? I cannot believe upgrade discs. So upgrade discs have been a meme for me since the beginning of the series, because a lot of the time I will have an upgrade disc in my inventory and I'll just end the run. And I won't even... I'll have loads of steps. I'll have the ability to go to a terminal and I will not use the upgrade disc. And last run... Idiot Ozone. I found an upgrade disc in Lost and Found and then didn't use it. It was because I was so enthralled by that stupid Mora Jai box, and I didn't know what I was doing, to be fair. But there you go. That's just me. I'm just adding to the meme. I'm just rage baiting at this point. Just remember, when I do something wrong, it's rage bait. It's not because I'm stupid. It's just rage bait. So yeah, those are the two things that I want to do today. So in terms of getting the power hammer, trading post or tool shed would be great here. It's going to have to be tool shed. Don't really care about root cellar. So tool shed, power hammer. Yes, great. So battery pack is actually really good here. And watering can. This could potentially be a green room run. We don't have Banner of the King anymore, which is actually quite sad because I do quite like Banner of the King. I quite miss it now, actually. But we're not going to get it back, at least yet, because we want to try and get the knight, the armory. So that's also another thing to do. Possibly get a new chess piece today as well. So, a few goals. Let's see what we can do. Let's start off with a den for your bingo cards, if I haven't changed that already. Let's go with... I think an early commissary is good. Anything... Oh, there's shoes in there. Yeah, let's go in there for shoes. And a sledgehammer. Great. Okay. So already we've got 2 items for the power hammer. Which is good because last time... we were literally trying to get the items for a power hammer so much, and we just didn't find anything. Workshop. We need a workshop. I don't care if this is a dead run now. Is there a broken lever? No, it's a compass. Okay. Whatever, I guess. Let's go into here. Observatory. We like an observatory. I know I've left some rooms in the entrance hall, but actually that's also quite good. Draxus, we don't want. Keys. Sail. That's a shame, we just bought loads of things. And Farmer's Apple. Okay. Now, about the observatory. I do have a theory as to what... because I felt like this could be a secret. But I'm thinking, it's telling me to put it there. And then maybe bring it down. Right? Because maybe it's telling me I need to position it here. Right? Position it. Oh yeah, but again, that doesn't even align, does it? It's so weird. I think we position it there, and then we have to bring it down. And then maybe we'll be able to see out of the... well, although that's not even going to do anything. I don't even know. Maybe there's something in the lens, actually. Could be it. Let's just try it. Because, like, there's nothing bad Oh, wait, is it that? It's that, isn't it? There's like a little cupboard on the side. Oh no, we're not going to be able to get to it though. Oh no! Wait, so how do I get to it? Is that the puzzle? Because, yeah, it's that, isn't it? We're going to have to open that. How do I do this then? Do I have to keep bringing it down? Wait, am I really stupid? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Wait, what? We have to bring it up. Oh, now I'm actually really confused. Because the only way... Oh, it's like this, isn't it? We have to actually walk up to it on this side. Yeah, okay, I think I've got it, potentially. Yeah, because now that's there. Can I access it? Yeah. Oh, found floor plan. The planetarium. If you call it a day in the planetarium, gain 2 stars. Yeah, that's interesting. Well, I'll definitely take that, because that's a new floor plan. Great! That's not... I was wondering for so long, there had to be something in the observatory. There just had to be. Because why would you turn this puzzle... Why would you do this puzzle once, and then it's like... It's never touched again? I don't know, I just had suspicions, and sometimes when you have suspicions, you've just got to kind of follow them until it gives you something, or until you go mentally insane. And I genuinely thought I was going mentally insane, but we're okay. We're not. Not quite yet. I mean, I did kind of go insane end of last episode, or at least I went insane editing last episode when I realized I didn't use the freaking upgrade disc. I think I might have had a nightmare about it, actually. It might have been a nightmare. Anyway, that's back in position. Let's now continue. I think drawing room is good. Get back the gem and we can redraw. So what's in here? Lab. Perfect. So I think lab is going to be security RTA. So experiment setup. Actually, let's change this. Packet management, because we don't need to get rid of the crates anymore. So I think each time you eat an apple is good. Bypass the security door, we do that a lot. 2 or more gems drafting a room. Trash while digging. Tomorrow rooms 100%. I've had comments saying that this one is overpowered, but I don't really see it. I don't know. I guess maybe. Like I also see comments from time to time saying you can have a day where it's just like a dead run. Like you can do a day where it's just permanent upgrades. So like right now, I could use this experiment and I could do it 6 times because I got 59 steps, and I could instantly get 6 of something, which is like, yeah, but. No, not really. I don't want to do that. Like, I want to try and have as little days as possible, and I want to try and get as much use out of each day as possible. So I think fireplaces is weird, or interesting at least. And also, I didn't realize last time it says select 8 or more experimental triggers, meaning if we want more than 8, we can. But like a lot of these, I feel like aren't that good. I don't want to do every room you draft in the next 40 seconds. I think that's just absolute bait, isn't it? You know what, let's do this just in case we get a run with loads of steps, or like we can maybe do it each time you access a different terminal. I don't like rooms on rank 9 actually. I've had the chance to do that multiple times and I just haven't done it. Whenever you draft a shop room, I mean, I can do archived floor plan, I guess. An upgraded floor plan. Upgraded floor plan, because tomorrow hallway is an upgraded floor plan. I didn't think about that. One to your allowance. Let's do not remove a crate. Unseal one of the doors. Permanently increase your lockpicking. Lose half your steps and gain 4 ivory dye is so interesting. I'm going to try it. Letters to mailroom. I haven't done that yet. I cannot believe I haven't been doing that. Aquariums. Set your dice to 2 is good. Gain 1 star. 1 key for every 2 hallways. We do usually get a lot of hallways. I don't really care. I think that's good for now. Let's just keep it at that. And then let's run an experiment. 10 times review your map. Upgraded floor plan. Okay, so upgraded floor plan. Should we do set your dice to 2? I mean, actually, gaining a star is probably better here. I'm going to do gain a star. I would love to do the dice one, because I want a really good run. But I think just permanent upgrades is probably better. And I also did that because I think you guys are probably going to say, why didn't you do the stars? Anyway. I didn't do security. Sorry, I didn't do the RTA. But I can do security anyway now. And it's another mechanical room. FYI. Keycard system. Set security to high. And then offline mode to unlocked, sorry. Cool. By the way, I did actually forget that you can order things from the commissary. I just don't think that's actually... I don't think that's useful. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I just don't... I've never seen a use in that. I don't think. Because also it takes like 2 days. So I don't see the point in it. I might be wrong, but I'm playing differently to other people probably. So that's something you have to remember. I'm a different person. I play things differently. I'm a weirdo. Dovecote, we have never taken. I know hallways here and it would give me a star, but Dovecote we have never taken. Let's just take Dovecote because it's going to take a while to get that opportunity again. Whoa, Dovecote. Hello, hello. What are you? Oh my... Oh boy. Okay, there is lore. I didn't know if there would be lore in here, or I didn't know if there would be anything in here. There are a few rooms which are just like duds, like just nothing in them. Okay, well let's do this then. So dove, symbol of peace. Okay. Dear Mother, 1974. If you are reading this, that means Junie made it home safely. I imagine he's going to be quite tired after such a long flight, so make sure he gets some treats and rest. School is going well, though I do miss you terribly. Unfortunately, even though the Dean gave me permission to keep my birds here on campus, I'm afraid it's getting a bit too cold for them as the semester marches on. So I've made the decision to send them all home before the winter months arrive. All that to say, expect some more letters soon. And then this is like 4 weeks later. Dearest Mother, this should be the 5th letter you've received from me this month. Though I know statistically it is very unlikely that every single member of my flock has found their way home. And please, please don't tell me if they didn't arrive. It's going to be hard enough now that I am truly on my own. In other news, my classes have been engaging and that I am slowly making friends, so please ignore the dramatic despair of my previous letter. Things are indeed looking brighter, but I still maintain that 3 years is too long a time to be away from home. That's ironic, isn't it? From Mary. Herbert, thank you so much for your gift of the wedding doves, whom I, of course, recognised immediately. And yes, I got the hint, so here's your letter. I know it's long, long overdue. What does that say? Matthew? Oh, the Matthew, the small house, the big house. Is it the small house? Matthew. Yes, small house. So the small house life. The small house life suits me, I think. Not that I didn't love Mount Holly, of course, but after years of being confined in a tiny dormitory, the small place Daniel and I have picked out in Reddington feels more like a stately manor. Once we've finished unpacking and setting everything up, I'll insist on you making an exception to your reclusive lifestyle to come share a meal and admire our somewhat less impressive but much more personal view of the town. Thanks again for the card, Mary. We are returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. If coast is not clear, lower the SD to warn us. I assume that's from... This is from Herbert? No. I don't know what any of that meant. I obviously took it in, but it just feels like extra story that's just not, that I just don't understand. So weird. Okay, star. Oh, shovel, great. And of course, gem. We are very low on keys. Oh, but we can unlock all the doors in the estate today. Because we've got an experiment going. Let's do hallway. Because that's another star. Yeah, I forgot. We still need to do RTA, don't we? Or we still can do RTA. Garage, though. Oh, but Coryard for the star. Yeah. Let's do it. I know I can go back with the shovel as well. Back through the other rooms, but we're going to go back through them anyway later. I know I'm doing a very snake-like house, and I'm sorry. Sorry for letting you down, mother. But I think it's going okay. I mean, it's not actually going that bad. Let's go down from here. Greenhouse? I was of the impression that you could only get greenhouse on the east wing. This is our first time getting greenhouse on the west wing. That's so strange. Chapel is probably a better choice here, but greenhouse gets the gem back from the watering can. And also there might be an item. That's the first time I haven't seen an item there. Wow. Okay. There could be an item on the table though. A greenhouse is actually quite good now because obviously it's got the lever in it, or lack of lever, but it's got the ability to open a door, and it's now got another door in the side of it. So I really like that. Starfish Aquarium is going to get us 2 stars. That's mad. Right? 48? Or did we go from 45 to 47? I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. Okay. Well, that's great. And then down here. Yeah, I think boudoir. We love a boudoir, don't we? It's going to get me a gem, it's going to get me 2 dice, and we would love 2 dice. We don't really need pool. So let's go boudoir. And it's upgraded. I didn't even think about that. So yeah, we can probably do shelter today. I've realised, by the way, the reason my experiment didn't work... was it last time? There was a time where I tried to do... shelter, but it didn't function. It didn't unlock all the doors because we hadn't actually started the experiment yet. I think you need to do some experimentation before you can actually unlock all the doors. I didn't realise that. I don't really like any of these options. This is the time to redraw. Let's do quest bedroom. It's going to get me a star. This is a very high star day. Wow. I didn't realize how many upgraded floor plans we actually had. We do have a lot, don't we? Okay. Well, back through the snake we go. Do I want to draw from here yet? It's always such a difficult choice, isn't it? Because if I go back to security, then why wouldn't I go back to den? Oh, whatever. I'll keep going. We'll do corridor. and it's always unlocked. Then we'll go into here. Do this room. Oh, secret. Yeah, actually, secret passage. Let's do secret passage into a green room. Secret passage into green room. Or secret passage into shop room, potentially. It would be nice to get a shop. Or maybe a kitchen so we can fill up the watering can as well. Again, though, we need a broken lever. What room is most likely to get a broken lever? I mean, to be honest, red rooms, right? I think I've seen a broken lever in... You know what? Let's do red room. I don't think we've ever taken that option before. It would be interesting to see what we draw from this. Funeral parlor, lavatory, lost and found. So, okay, so this is a big risk. Whenever you enter this room, you will lose one random inventory item. This could get me the broken lever, but it could lose me the sledgehammer or the battery pack. So, quite risky. But either way, upgrade disc, right? Upgrade disc. So, upgrade disc is on the table. That's a hall pass. And there's something in that box, I think. But let's not go in there yet. Let's go back to security. And let's use the RTA. So, log into network. Swan song. For some reason, I've stopped being able to use my keyboard. What is happening to my keyboard? Like, what's happening to my fingers? For some reason, I can't use the keyboard anymore. View active terminals. Have I always been pressing enter to do these things? Okay, that's so strange. So lab is currently on, but shelter isn't. Let's go to shelter. And hopefully we've done enough stargazing. Stargazing. Hopefully we've done enough stargazing to do this. Yeah, I mean, I've read this before, but I didn't think it was that clear. There you go. Yeah, we've done enough. 19 USV. Crazy. So now all of our rooms are shut. All the doors are unlocked. Not rooms are shut. What do I mean? So there you go. Rooms are unlocked. So keys are now useless, including like secret garden key, things like that. So that's good. Let's go up through corridor before we go to lost and found. Because once we go through lost and found, ideally we don't want to go back through. So what is through here? We can do drawing room again. I do like the choice to, you know, redraw. And no gem cost. Well, it does have a gem cost, but you get it back, so it's all good. Veranda's quite interesting. A greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Yeah, that's good actually, because first of all, we want more items so that there's less chance of us losing the sledgehammer and stuff once we go in lost and found. And secondly, we want a higher chance of getting the broken lever in a green room, which I think can happen. So let's do veranda. And then hope that we get something in here. It's going to greaten our chance, but it's not actually going to give us anything. Yep. We do get a trunk, though. And we get coin. Keycard. That's completely useless. Yeah, let's do conservatory. I don't actually like Resilience of the Rook, I've realised. I think it's good in certain scenarios, especially if you're looking for a certain thing, but I never really use it. I mean, maybe that's just me not using it to the best of its ability, but... So, floor plan conservation. I love commissary. I think commissary should be one of the first rooms I get, because I have allowance. So, clock tower as well. Clock tower is pretty good for a dead-end room. Great Hall, I think we keep at unusual. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Because I do get Great Hall a lot anyway. It's weird. I think this could be a chapel situation. That's quite a nice layout. Potential for antechamber quests today. Cloister is a green room. It also takes us down quite a lot of gems. I don't mind it though. Hello. We're looking for the broken lever. I know we can dig up the broken lever, but I think it's very rare. And it also seems rare to get an item in the cloister. Although I don't even think we've ever gotten an item in the cloister, so I think that was actually quite a bad room to get there. Pretty bad choice. Let's do planetarium. Yeah, let's do planetarium because we've never gotten it before and we can keep going through Lost and Found later. So let's do planetarium. And let's see what planetarium is like. Getting a lot of new rooms today. Or Dovecote and planetarium. This is pretty. Big orrery above me. What on earth is this thing? Okay. There seems to be something there. This is a very, like, small room. Not much in this room. But could this be a big clue to anything? Oh, the star schedule! Survey of constellations observed at the Mount Holly Observatory. North Star, Twins, Slice, Dominus Minor, Southern Cross, the Twins, Dominus Minor. Oh, so it gives you one for every day. New constellation spotted. Oh my gosh. Well, this is pretty useless to us now, but that's really interesting. New constellation. Well, I am going to be interested in getting a new constellation, possibly tomorrow, because we're currently on 49 stars. I mean, this has been a high star run. We've been getting a lot of stars today. So now we have to snake all the way back. Do we just go to Lost and Found now? The thing is, the only thing with this now is the only way back here to the workshop, once we go through Lost and Found, is if we open the west and east antechamber doors. Otherwise, we have to go back through the Lost and Found, and that's pretty bad. But I like taking the risk. Hopefully we don't lose our sledgehammer or our battery pack. I think we probably will, because that's just how things go in this game. You say you don't want it to do one thing, and it does that thing. Okay, Lost and Found. I've lost my microchip. That's great. That is so great for us. Okay, hall pass. I don't mind about losing my hall pass, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yes, we got this last time. Did I even update? Okay, I don't even know if I updated the Excel for this, but I am going to just write it right here, because this is I forgot which one this was even. I think it's Vera, isn't it? This is Vera. We just don't even have the sanctuary. The sanctuary? We don't even have the sanctum open currently for Vera. So that's the only thing that's stopping us from doing that. Oh, so were the two rare items? Oh, the two rare items were upgrade disc and hall pass. That's a shame. Once the upgrade disc goes, though, this will be a better room. Do we... Okay, we redraw here. Those were all bad. Interesting. Attic. might get me the broken lever. But we're going to go into the attic, and then we're going to leave, and we're going to lose our broken lever. So there's no point. I mean, I like the risk. I've definitely seen a broken lever in here before. Fine. This is gonna be funny. Broken lever. Come on. There's not even a broken lever in here, is there? Coin purse, a few gems back, key that I don't need. No, where's the broken lever? Oh my gosh. I don't even need a treasure map. Unless the treasure... Okay, I'm not even getting there. How do you think I'm gonna get there? I don't have secret garden accessible to me. Yeah, I mean, this is an unfortunate run. You've lost your shovel. Great. Okay, well, at least it's not the sledgehammer or battery pack. At least we got more rooms that we can draft and potentially get the broken lever. So, let's go back there now. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I just walked past 2 terminals. I'm gonna go back and do the upgrade disc right now so that I don't cry at the end of this episode. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Upgrade disc. What are we upgrading? Cloister. Oh boy, cloister, cloister, cloister. So... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Cloister of Reiner. Raise your luck with each green room you draft from this cloister. What does that mean? I didn't even realize luck was a stat in this game. So I think luck is probably... Because I think there was a lucky symbol next to veranda. And that tells me you're more likely to find items in green rooms. I think that's probably what that is. Cloister of Dowager. So... Doesn't Dowager mean... long day? I think Dowager means long day. And Dowager is also another angel name that we've never seen before. So this one is Dowager, and which means the only one we don't have is the jockey, which is quite interesting. Okay. Dowager, gain 2 stars for each room with an animal you draft from this cloister. So dovecote, kennel, aquarium. I can't think of any more. Does it count like swan? Because would that count? Maybe, probably not. That's interesting though. 2 stars for each room with an animal you draft from this cloister. Okay. Cloister of Arinda. Open a random door of the antechamber for each black print you draft from this cloister. Oh my gosh. Well, that's not going to happen. It was interesting. Didn't Denny Ravane say... Not Denny Ravane. The new groundskeeper. Didn't the new groundskeeper say that he wanted... he didn't want the current... Who's in there currently? Who's in the cloister? I forgot which one it was. It was the royalty, wasn't it? No, but that is Arinda. I don't know. I think I think Arinda is in there currently. And didn't he say he wanted it to be Reiner? I think Dowager is interesting actually. Raise your luck with each green room you draft. I mean, realistically, which one are we going to do the most? Probably green rooms. But also cloister. But this is... I just feel like that's so uncommon. I'm going to raise my luck. I think this is an interesting thought, at least. Cloister of Reiner. That's quite cool. That was a cool upgrade. I honestly don't think there's any better than any others there. I think it is just based on preference. I think they're all not that bad, or not that good. Actually, I don't think the black print one is good at all, because you don't get many black prints apart from aquarium. You get quite commonly, of course, and that's a black print. Okay, I was going to say it's not a black print anymore, but it is. It's still a black print. Okay. Anything I can make here? I don't think so. Battery pack and compass. I could do an electromagnet, which is always useful. No, there's nothing I really can make. And there's nothing in the commissary to buy anymore. Alright. So let's draft this way. The kennel. Completely useless to us. Let's redraw. No. Oh, wow. I was actually wanting to get a straight room here so that we could redraw 4 times here, but that hasn't happened. Okay, pool hall, because I've seen that there's a broken lever in here at some point. Oh, it's not there. Oh, and also because it's an upgraded room. Yeah, didn't think about that. Okay, let's do this. 3 is the magic number. Oh, here we go. Here's inversion. We've never had inversion here before. 12 inverted is 21. Divided by 7 is 3. 20 plus 1 is 21. The opposite of that is 12. Yeah. 21, 25, 52. Take away 2 divided by 10 is 5. Cool. Oh my gosh, it's getting harder, isn't it, as time goes on? Which, obviously, I mean, that's just how it works. Oh, we never got the gem from here. That's quite funny. It's quite stupid of me. Let's go this way. So here I can redraw 4 times. So would we want the burning glass? And we want the burning glass in tomb, but we don't have tomb currently. Is there any opportunity to do chess puzzle today? Office is king, but we don't have a study. We don't have her ladyship's chamber, and we're not going to get her ladyship's chamber. So I don't think office is good here. Let's redraw. Reading nook, bedroom, dormitory. No. Oh my gosh. We do have 2 shops. No. I'll do funeral parlor. But solarium could have the lever in it, maybe. But I want to do funeral parlor. I'll do solarium. Let's see. Come on. Broken lever. How are we so unlucky with this? With the items that we're getting? Oh yeah, we don't have the shovel anymore. We really need to get trading posts probably next time. We also need to get shrine. I mean, we need to get a thing. Okay, I think it's the end of the run. Unless there's a broken lever in here, which I don't think I've ever seen one in here. Broken lever. No. No. Literally trash. Nothing that we want. Nothing that we need. There is no way to continue this run. I've done my upgrade disc. Can't get the treasure map. Nothing in my outer room. Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate. That was kind of a bad run. And you can kind of see why it was a bad run. We did ultimately end up snaking a lot. But we saw the dovecote and we saw the planetarium, so I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. I'm going to call it a day here. Should have called it a day in the freaking planetarium. Idiot. Oh well, it's quite far away. I don't even know if we had enough steps. It's okay. At least I thought about it. At least I thought about it afterwards. I didn't get told in the comments. Okay. So, just another attempt at this, I guess. We need to find chamber mirrors, or we need to find items for the power hammer. Let's get my allowance. We want trading post here, and if we don't get trading post, then we want shrine. Come on then, what are we going to get? Trading post. Tomb though. I kind of want tomb. Nah, trading post. We're on a mission. Don't know why I came in here. There's potential for an item in here, maybe. Okay, never mind. Well, I'll see you in a bit, Trading Post. I'll see you in a bit. I have seen a lot of people questioning. I mean, I think I said it recently as well, but I've seen a lot of people questioning why I usually draft Outer Room later in the run. I've thought about it, and I think it's better to draft it later in the run, because you might have dice, so you can change what you actually draw in the Outer Room. You have the potential to, like, if your run is lacking because of something, you can go to your Outer Room, get a Trading Post if you need more items, get Tool Shed if you need more items, get a hovel, like last time, not last time, but in an episode that I just watched, just get a hovel if you don't have any gems and you have loads of steps. So, like, I think that's actually part of the resource management. It's not necessarily that your run is based off of the Outer Room. It's the other way round, I feel like. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's just me, and it probably is just me. What do we get in the workshop? Is that a sledgehammer? No, that's broken lever. Yeah. No, what? Shovel? I didn't even see, like, this part of the shovel here. Okay, well, that's not great. Didn't want a shovel from there. Commissary. I don't mind commissary. Of course, we can get the sledgehammer and stuff. Yes, sledgehammer. Sledgehammer, magnifying glass, sleeping mask, running shoes. It's so great that we can just buy out the commissary straight away. That's why I've put it to commonplace. Because as well, remember, like, back in the day when we were struggling to buy anything from the commissary. It's kind of crazy how things have changed. Security. Let's do all of this malarkey. Okay, time to do an experiment. When you draft a shop room, for each room with a fireplace you draft, or the next 10 times you view your map, unseal one of the antechamber doors, permanently increase your lock picking skills. 3 aquariums. Hang on. Aquariums equate to stars, don't they? We've never done an aquarium run. Let's do an aquarium run just to see what it's like. Like this, again, this run could go terribly, and I wouldn't mind because we're trying something new. Let's do an aquarium run. I've heard about it, and I've heard it's amazing. Don't have any gems. That's an issue right now. That's quite the issue. So it has to be chapel. Oh god. Well, we need den, don't we? That's what we need. Let's go this way. Where is den? Where is den? Let's do quest bedroom. More steps and potentially gem. Yes, great. We have the gem. Gem acquired. This way. Okay. Observatory. Potential for gem. But we have 50 stars. So I am concerned. Let's see. What is this going to be? What is that? Well, I will take my North Star. Oh, it seems like it resets and then this appears as well. What is this? The Inkwell. You may spend stars to draw new floor plans. Holy crap. So I can redraw with a star. That's interesting. That is so interesting. It's going to have to be storeroom. This is already a really bad run. Because I don't have the gems that I need. Redraw dice. I like that. I always call them redraw dice or whatever, but I know that they're actually called ivory dice. So this is great. It seems like we're now starting to get a way to generate stars quite often because we've got the planetarium now. We've got experiments going with the stars, and then this is actually kind of like your expense of it is we could actually use it to redraw if we want to on this run, which we might want to. I think that might be useful, only to do like once or twice really, but I think that's interesting. So let's go back through here. I'm really concerned that we don't have any gems and this is going to be an awful run. We're just not getting the rooms we want today. Hallway. Of course I want utility closet. I'm going to take utility closet because this is a bad place for the den. Hopefully we can get the den just above here. Turn that off. There we go. Muscle memory now. Absolute muscle memory. Then from here, West Wing. I feel like my drafting strategy actually got really good for a few episodes, and now I'm kind of slacking a little bit. Like, but to be fair, what are these rooms that I'm drawing? Like, give me the rooms I want. Why are you rotated that way? Why are you rotated that way? This is so annoying. And we're not even getting shop rooms for the aquarium experiment. We don't even have the gems for the aquarium experiment. I mean, we're going to have to do the aquarium experiment another day, I think. Because this is just a very low gem run, unfortunately. And low keys as well. This could be a freezer run, to be fair. Because this is such a bad run. I'll just redraw. Okay, funeral parlor is at least an opportunity for gems. We'll go up from here. I just don't like any of these rooms that we're drafting. This seems to be too common now. I don't particularly like planetarium. I don't think. I mean, I know I think it's too quick to make a decision on that, but fine. I'll do funeral parlor with two red rooms. It just doesn't feel good to do that. I want to wait, but at the same time, it's such a bad run going. Anyway, the black box is false. If that's true, then black is false. A false box contains the gems. If that's false, then a true box contains the gems, which you would be true. The black box is true. If this is true, well, okay, so it's blue, I think, because this is saying this is false. So then this is saying the true box has the gems. This then has to be false, meaning this is the only true box, so it has to be this one. Or this is false. The black box is false, meaning the black box is true, meaning a false box contains the gems. This would have to be true, so it'd have to be blue. So either way, it's blue. Watch me get this wrong. Okay, there we go. That wasn't too bad. Let's go from East Wing Hall. I don't know what's happened to me today. I think I'm playing really badly. Do we just go wine cellar and kind of go with it? Or kennel? I like kennel because we have a shovel. Hello, doggies. Give me luck, please. Thank you for opening the door. No shops to be seen. Let's do gym because it's turned off. We did do utility closet in the end, so we're fine with that. That door's locked. Oh no. Lab is useless. Hallway, reading nook. Yeah, let's just do hallway. Then this way. What have we got? Again, this might be an attic situation, but it takes us to 1 gem and 0 keys. It's just, Where are my items? Where are my resources? To be fair, I'm not getting the right rooms, I don't think. Battery pack. There we go. That's a good start. We don't have sledgehammer. We do have sledgehammer. Oh, so now we're just waiting for a broken lever again. Secret garden key is actually quite good here. We could do with the secret garden. I feel. Compass. Okay. I don't mind that attic. I don't think that attic was awful. I thought that was a broken lever, but it's just the leg of that table. Okay. This way. It's another locked door, oh no. Could this be a ballroom play? This could be a closed exhibit play. Absolutely. Because also, I just need to get a room going that way. Oh, we can redraw floor plans. So this is the day we do this. This is the day we do the closed exhibit puzzle. So that's there. Let's now draft from the gym. This is exciting. Oh, I wouldn't have liked to take study, of course, because I don't really have... This is a shop room. So let's start doing the shop room stuff. Experiment time. Kitchen. So the kitchen will also get me more steps. What's here? Tomato soup. I'll just do tomato soup, yeah. Let's just do that as well. Actually, we shouldn't have done that because we might have gotten weight room and then we can come back here and get more steps. Anyway, let's open this. Let's reveal tripwire. Let's lower the barrier. And then we have to reset the alarm system and run there as fast as possible. Go! Go, 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 go. Jim. Come on. Yes! 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 What is this? The paper crown. A familiar red paper crown. This is on the like the title screen. A familiar red paper crown. If there is not a red room among the first 3 floor plans you draw while drafting, you may redraw floor plans. Also useful for rehearsing museum burglary. Okay. So that's an interesting item then. I'm glad we did that so that we know what it does at least. So what it's saying is we can redraw as long as we don't draw a red room. That's quite cool. That's an interesting power. So this is my first aquarium. So let's do this. 3 aquariums have been added to the draft pool. Crazy. Can we get a broken lever in an aquarium? I think we can. Oh, I was wishing for that to be locked, but it's not. Let's do a funeral parlor here. Because we definitely need the gems, especially if we're going to continue with this aquarium malarkey. So, it's quite funny to have 2 funeral parlors in one estate, isn't it? Because, like, 2 people died. What? Oh, no, it's 2 open caskets. Okay. The empty boxes both have true statements. So if this is true, then this box doesn't contain the gems. If it's false, it just means the empty boxes... Not both of the empty boxes have true statements. The blue box has a true statement, so that's just connecting these 2. This box contains the gems. So, if these are true, then this is false. This box contains the gems. So then that means that doesn't contain the gems. This is true, meaning the empty boxes both have true statements. So this can't be true, so it's false. Not both of the empty boxes have true statements. That means that this is false. That means that this is true, so it's black. Oh, yeah. Whenever I watch these back, by the way, I completely zone out and I'm like, what the heck am I talking about? Oh no. No key there. And then... Okay, I thought this was going to be another key situation. This is definitely... Oh, actually, though, servants' quarters. 1 key for every bedroom in your house. I don't really mind that. Yeah, it keeps the run going for sure. This is another big snake house again. Like, what is happening to my runs? Yeah, let's do this. We get a few keys out of this. Oh yeah, a few being 3. Oh god. We're going to run out of those quite quickly. But we kind of needed keys there. Okay. So then, through here. Yeah, so here's our weight room. We can do weight room, for sure. That's not that bad. Because we've got so many steps that it doesn't actually matter that much that we are losing 47. By the way, I talked about my philosophy behind weight room in a previous episode. And I've had a lot of comments saying, like, it's wrong. Well, not that it's wrong. Like, you guys were nice about it. But I understand both sides of it now. Like, first of all, you don't want to lose that many steps, which is what I was saying last time. You don't want to lose too many steps, which is why you kind of want to do this later in the run when you have less steps, right? Because then you're losing less steps. It's less of a negative effect. But also, you guys were saying you want to do it at a time where you're okay with the resulting steps. And I think both are kind of true. Like, you want to make sure you're not losing too many steps, but also that you've got an appropriate amount of steps afterwards. But I do think you guys are probably more right, because I just lost 47 steps and I'm completely fine. So it is more about that. What I'm saying, though, is it's less bad as well. Like, it's not as bad as people think when you've got less steps, because you're losing less steps. Don't want to do that yet. Let's do this. I would like to do passageway, but Starfish Aquarium. Let's go. Yeah, can I get a broken lever? I think I can. I think I've seen a broken lever here before. Where is my broken lever today? Honestly. I haven't found one. Okay. This is only the second run of the day, to be fair, but... Starfish Aquarium. Yeah, I understand aquarium runs now. I completely understand. They're quite cool. Especially because it's one of every type of room. So, like, if we got what's it called? If we got the one that allows you to not spend gems on green rooms, then none of these would cost anything. This is a great use of the paper crown. This is also not a bad use of the paper crown. Oh, we can only use the paper crown once. Okay. In that case... Yeah, I mean, we can spin the casino. That also takes us into the antechamber if we can open that door. And it's a shop room. I forgot about that. Okay. Would be nice to get more gems from somewhere. Broken lever. We need the broken lever for this. What is this even going to do for us? What is that symbol? I have no idea what that is. Okay. Well, let's at least do roulette. We'll wager 20. I've taken casino many times before and just haven't done the roulette, and I think it's always worth it. 2 free spins! I love that. I love Gamba. Love it when I get a free spin. Come on then. Free spin. Come on, give me the allowance. Give me the gems, actually. I would love the gems. Yes! Yes! Jackpot. Absolute jackpot. Okay, and what else? Give me the allowance. Allow. Okay, no, it's not. It's not the keys. Yeah. Okay, I understand how it works now. I understand how you can see what it is before it shows you. Okay. So that's fine. Starfish Aquarium. I quite like the Starfish Aquarium, actually. I didn't know if that was the best upgrade, but I think it's a really good upgrade. Starfish. By the way, if you can hear someone singing in the background, it's because I live, like, in our town, obviously. And, There's like a busker singing outside. So, apologies if you can hear. Although, she's doing a good job, so... Good job, buskers. Drafting studio, completely useless to us right now. It's way better to go with Starfish Aquarium. We get an extra star. It's one less gem cost. Drafting studio, I want to put to ultra rare or whatever it is. Where is my broken lever? Don't you complain, doggy. Okay. This is ridiculous. Do we go... Yeah, actually, I'm going to go Coryard here. Broken lever. Where is the broken lever? It's so infuriating. Come on, just dig up the broken lever. This is such an interesting run, isn't it? We've gone all the way over here. We've gone up here and then circling back around. It's so weird. Loads of aquariums. Okay, I now see the strength in the aquarium run is a thing. I get it now. 3 aquariums have been added to the draft pool. Although we are now flooded with aquariums. No pun intended. What's here? Veranda is actually good. Because it means we might get more chance of an item in an aquarium, right? Yeah, we need to do more aquarium runs. I like this. This is a great synergy. It took a while to get there because we didn't have gems for the longest time. But now it's good. It's popping off. No, I don't want that. I want Starfish Aquarium. This is so funny. Oh my gosh, imagine Funeral Parlor now. That would have... Yes! Okay. Okay. I'm excited now. It's so many steps away. But we can go back to the workshop and we can make the power hammer and continue in the tunnel. What's this way? Actually, yeah. Yeah, great idea, Ozone. Let's go into the foundation through the boudoir. And then we can go down the foundation and then up back to the entrance hall. And then we don't have to use so many steps. I am such a genius. It's not really a genius thing. We're getting so many stars in today's run. Or in today. In today. We're just getting so many stars, so really building on it. Love it a lot. Love it, love it, love it. Do we code check here? I think we could code check. By the way, where's my rook? Where's my rook? Is it because I've got so many ways to redraw, it's not letting me see all of them? That's quite funny. Code check is really interesting, isn't it? But I'm going to redraw using the paper crown. And here's my rook. That's so funny. I might do pool hall just so we get the puzzle done. What else would I want? Yeah, I don't know. Let's go pool hall. Okay. 5. And then 12 reverse is 21. Divided by 7 is 3. Where's 3? Oh, there. 24. Take away 1. 23. 32 divided by 8 is 4. Wow. 36. 36 divided by 3 is 13. No, it's not. It's 12. 12 reverse is 21. Take away 2 is 19. Okay, I thought I messed that one up for some reason, but we're good. Silver key, I think that's also useless. But we got the trading post, so we can always use it at the trading post. to get something that I want. Although, what do I even want at this point? Probably nothing. I don't think there's anything I do want. This is a very good run. Okay, well. Dice. This was not... I was not expecting this to be a good run. Let's just put it that way. I thought this was going to be a terrible run until we started getting the aquariums and we started getting gems, and then we got veranda, and then we got broken lever. Love it. I mean, now we're kind of drafting our last, like, couple of rooms. Or, we're not really drafting our last couple of rooms. Let's just continue getting aquariums. They're not really doing anything for us, though. That's the only thing. They're allowing us to get from one place to another quite quickly. But they're not really serving any purpose. Like, do we go with planetarium here? Not really. Again, I don't really like planetarium. Let's just redraw a few times. I just don't like any of these rooms. But again, I don't even know what I want at this point. Let's... There was something else I wanted to get at the Mount Holly gift shop, wasn't there? Oh no, because that's the blue tents that I need to get at 8 trophies, I think. Let's just do walk-in closet. Anything in here? Keycard. The last time keycard was actually useful was maybe 10 episodes ago. Let's see what's in this top right corner up here. Oh, chess puzzle. That's what I want to do, of course. So I get the office here, and then I'm looking for study, and we can probably get it. So let's go with office. That's my last gem. Oh no, I've got a gem in here, so it's all good. Car keys, an extra item for the trading post. I don't think there's anything I want to do with the office. No, I mean I can spread gold, but no point. Okay. So we go down here. This is so confusing. Why is my house just a big aquarium? Okay, we can get a straight room here and go into the antechamber. So yeah, let's do that. Straight room, aka aquarium. Good, I got my gem back. I was a bit sad that I lost a gem there. Some steps. Quest. Complete. Ah, yeah. Basement key to trade. And then we've got 2 rooms to go. So let's go down from the weight room. What's in store for me here? I forgot we had Secret Garden, but we don't really need it actually. So I really want to get a queen here. Let's start going with the stars. Rotate. I think I'm too flooded from the aquariums. Come on, study. Study. Didn't get study, but I've got to take Rumpus Room, surely. Yeah, that's kind of important. Oh, wait, yeah, there's another thing up there. I forgot. Let's do Rumpus Room. Easiest choice of my life. Not really, but... Well, this is interesting. I didn't think this would be coming up, but... Hello, Mr. Mr. Alzara. Mr. Rumpus. Alzara, what do you have in store for me? As it was foretold.
I am awakened for
one last time.
by the sound of a dropping coin.
Okay, this is the last one.
Find yourself
This is going to be big then. This is going to be big.
great Alzheimer's,
Or it's going to be really vague again and I
and I
can't be bothered.
suspect you wish me to impart
imparts to you one final vision. Train station. We've been there. Been there, done that. Room. Oh wow, that's so cool. Room 8 foyer in a way. No, not really. Big bridge. Bit of a dock. River.
In the dim, I see cavern walls of stone.
Ares Court.
A hollow lit by a sea of 1,000 burning stars.
Blackbridge related?
I see a treasure buried beneath the cliff rocks.
Treasure Trove said that.
Mirror hidden
Arinda
among
Ares.
memories of the falling sands. And within the black mirror, I see a figure. A figure standing in sullen snow.
Coral Rico reference. Thought it was going to stop there. Ooh.
What I have told you, my young baron, I wish you to now know. Until we meet again some distant day, I will have nothing more to say.
I mean, once again, I recognized a lot of the elements there of what was happening, and I've seen a lot of like repetitive themes and stuff that are coming through that, but that gave me nothing. That genuinely just gave me nothing. It's so unfortunate. But that's all the Rumpus Room, so we don't need to get Rumpus Room again. Thanks, Alzara, for all of that you have done, which is honestly bare minimum. No, I'm being too harsh. It was they're good. They're cinema, absolute cinema, if anything. Redraw, study. Oh, this is a corner room. I forgot. This is great. Corner room, study, 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 study. Come on, study. No. Where is my bloody study? I don't want to keep spending stars. We're back to where we started, basically. I'm not going to do this. One more. Okay. Code check it is. Do we take the burning glass? Do we put the paper crown in there? No, I don't know. I cannot believe we didn't get study through all of that. That's so unfortunate. It feels like study is the first one you have to get, and then you can redraw with your gems. Oh well, we lost a lot of stars, but no net loss, I don't think. I mean, net gain of like 2 stars, but it's fine. I think now we can probably just go through this way. We've got one long hallway here, so through the closed exhibit, out the hallway, and then back down to commissary. Alright, and the workshop is here. And we can make... Oh my gosh, that's a lot of items. Battery pack and sledgehammer. Power hammer. Assemble! Cool. Thank you. And then out here. Let's go and do the power hammer stuff. Was there another thing I wanted to do today? No, not really. That's quite unfortunate. But maybe this is the end of this tunnel. It's not. It's definitely not. There's going to be like another... There's probably going to be 8 doors, aren't there? There's going to be 8 doors. We've unlocked the first one. We did the basement key for the second one. Security key for the next one. Now we've got the power hammer. So I reckon there's probably going to be 4 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, gosh damn it. Gosh damn it. I've had the opportunity to get Boiler Room a few times today. That's so dumb. Whatever. Whatever's... Okay. And there's nothing I can do because I've filled up the entire thing. Well, that was a waste of time. Let's go to the trading post just in case there's anything I can... I don't even think... I mean, what would I want from the trading post, really? Nothing. So, next one, we need to get Boiler Room. So, next one, let's try and do the mechanical rooms. Let's try and get Boiler Room. Let's try and get Chamber of Mirrors. And then loads of mechanical rooms. And then Mechanarium. Last Sanctum Key. Go down to Vera. Do the Vera puzzle. And then we only have one left, don't we? Which we might be able to brute force. I'm just going to keep trading until I see something I want. Oh, this is actually so sad because I forget that you get loads of gems and dice. And we should have done this before drafting the last room. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Running shoes, lockpick kit, coin purse, secret garden key, gear wrench. There's nothing I'm going to want here. Ivory dice. I don't even know why I'm here. Why don't I just end the run? Hall pass. Yeah, let's just end the run. Do I want to end the run in a specific place? We don't have the star place. We don't have blessing of the thing. Yeah, let's just go. Let's just go. Call it a day. Interesting day, though. We learnt a few things. We saw an aquarium run for the first time, and that actually went better than I thought it would. Because this was looking ropey quite early on. Garden shopping centre of games. This is quite cool. 12 green rooms, 14 shop rooms, casino, billiard room, parlour, and rumpus room. But we can do better than that. Boiler room, boiler room, boiler room. This is day number 58 now. And I'm not going to start with an outer room. We're going to see where the lands take me. We will start with a workshop again. Always love a workshop. It's always just great to have that resource. We'll also do a den. That's a great place for a den. And then... oh, yeah, I'll do a utility closet. That's not bad. That's not that bad. Turn off the key cards, on the garage, off the gym. Reverse out. Okay. That was like a lorry reversing. Sorry. Now we go through this right room. And we'll do a... that's not great placement. So we'll do a corridor. And then see if we can get both of these rooms here. Ooh, observatory. Yes, observatory. Get some gems, please. It's going to be this again. Inkwell and the slice. So this seems to be like a permanent thing now. The inkwell. And it's just going back through the list. I'm not sure if I like the inkwell or not. It's really tempting to always take it. But... the thing is, like... we're in the corner. We can redraw 4 times. Let's try and use it to get mechanical rooms or chamber of mirrors. We can't get chamber of mirrors here, to be fair. Yeah, this calls for the lab, doesn't it? Definitely. Lab. Is there anything in the lab? No. Okay. So then let's do an experiment and turn off the keycards. Each time you draft a tomorrow room, which is a lot, whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, whenever you draft an archived floor plan, gain 1 star, set your dice to 2, unseal one of the antechamber doors. I think set your dice to 2. We want dice this run, don't we? So let's do tomorrow rooms, set your dice to 2. And I'm also here changing the keycard system to unlocked. Oops, I almost put it back to locked. So there we go. That's all done. So now let's go back to den and draft from the den. We do need a way up north. Is the only thing. Unless we could go through the foundation actually. Security is another mechanical room. So we'll do that. I would like to draw maybe a storeroom here because we definitely need both gems and keys at this point in time. Sledgehammer, not bad. Need to find us some trunks. Let's redraw. I would have liked commissary. Okay, wine cellar, great. Don't mind wine cellar at all. Un, deux, trois, deux. Okay, there you go. So now we're in security. This is our only way up. Yeah. Oh. Well, it's going to be commissary, but I don't like the layout here. I don't really like it. At least we can buy gems here. Set of gems. So I think we're sorted for gems. It's just keys now that we're going to need. We could get shelter, potentially. Could get shelter this run. There's potential at least to get shelter. But we need to get some tomorrow rooms first before we can do that. So, this way. Speaking of tomorrow rooms, this is actually probably the perfect placement for something. Yeah, let's do hallway. Experiment successful. We now have 2 dice. Storeroom would have been good. Yeah, you know what? Let's redraw, just because we can. Cloister of Reiner. Raise your luck with each green room you draft. I mean, there's only 1 room available, but if we can get a green room there, that would be great. Let's do Cloister of Reiner. See if there's anything that's changed there. Oh! That's pretty. I like those flowers. I mean, they're not the special Denny Ravane flowers. The special flowers. I was referring to drugs. But yeah, this is quite nice. A little flower garden next to Reiner. This is definitely much more cheerful than Arinda or whoever the angel was here before. And I'm assuming it's still here. This is going to be the same. Mr. Nogula. Oh no, this isn't the same. Mr. Nogula, if you're reading this, it seems the day has finally come and the cloister is at long last getting some much overdue maintenance. I have left you a little token of appreciation to serve as a positive reinforcement, which would grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We've learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it is much cheaper in the long run to be generous. I think this is different. I mean, it might not be different because I haven't read that in a long time. But I think it's different because remember I said Mr. Nogula wanted it to be Reiner in here. How interesting. I like that you can have different angel statues in here. I think that's really interesting. So, we have 1 redraw. Let's see if we can get a green room here. Would have liked attic. Of course I would have, but... Okay, patio. Yeah. Patio's good. And that raises our luck. Ooh, that was a cool little graphic. You feel a little luckier. It would be amazing, though, to get a duplicate, like from the Chamber of Mirrors, get a duplicate of this cloister, because then we can get a lot more luck than the game probably wants us to get. But I don't know what luck actually means. I guess it just means finding more items, maybe. Let's do... What was my experiment again? Is it tomorrow rooms? I think it is tomorrow rooms. I'll just do drawing room. Is it tomorrow rooms? Yeah, each time you draft a tomorrow room, set your dice to 2. Okay, so let's draft out of here. You can redraw because it's the drawing room. This is a tomorrow room, so let's do it. Keys for sale, though. I'm going to do locksmith, yeah. It also doesn't waste that door. Okay. So, definitely a lockpick kit. Definitely a special key. This is reminding me of the furnace, where it took ages to give me a single key. A single regular key. I still don't get furnace, to be honest. I just don't get it. So there we go. We have some keys now, and we have a secret garden key, which is great. Let's go up from the foundation. There are dig spots here, I know, but I'll come back. We'll do a secret passage. Where is my boiler room? Whenever I want a certain room, it never comes up. Where is my boiler room? It's going to start annoying me now. Do we want a hall? I think we do want... We probably do want a hall, don't we? So that we can get 2 extra dice. So, give it to me. Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. I was thinking Great Hall there, but I don't need it. I guess Reading Nook is actually fine. Or Drawing Room again. Let's redraw. Lost and Found. Again, Lost and Found is so interesting, but also it's not. I'll do Lost and Found. It's not that bad of a red room. It's just like... What is that? I just don't want to go in there yet because I don't want to lose any of these items. Although I don't really have anything that good. We'll do Kennel. Although we're probably going to lose our shovel. Hello, doggy. Okay. Dig, dig, dig. Yeah, Kennel's actually good for us because we don't have that many keys this run. Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. Office could be for chess puzzle. And we are coming up. We are quite north. We could get Ladyship's Chamber here. I think let's wait on it. Let's see if we can get Ladyship's Chamber and then do it. Let's redraw. I don't mind a hallway. Gives us our dice back. It's always nice to have the safety of the dice, isn't it? Showroom is going to be useful to us this run. Let's do Courtyard. And then... I was going to say no dig spots. That's crazy. But no, of course that's a dig spot. Open the room. Open this. Ooh. Pirate's belongings or something. Okay, 2-6. And a compass. 2-6 is hallway. So when we go back in the hallway, we can dig up some coffers or something. Maybe showroom will be useful to us then. I like attic here. I like quest bedroom here. Yeah, I do. Where is my chamber of mirrors? Where is my boiler room? What is happening to me? I just feel like this luck I'm just not getting lucky today. And I'm okay with saying today that it's luck, because I genuinely feel like today it's luck. We're redrawing so much and we're not getting what we want. Drawing room is great because then we can redraw as well from that. Okay. Come on. Boiler room. Chamber of mirrors. Chamber of mirrors would be good here actually. What is... Has that always been like that? Yeah, I guess it has. That's so weird. It's just an odd detail that I've just spotted. Come on. Chamber of mirrors. So now we need to try and get mechanical room, mechanarium. So how many mechanical rooms do we have currently? Workshop, utility closet, security, laboratory. We currently have 4. If we get this, we just need 4 more. We need 3 more and then mechanarium, right? Or is it 4 more and mechanarium? I don't know. I think mechanarium itself counts. It has to. Let's do this. I don't know if it's going to be useful to us because I don't know if we're actually ever going to go back through there. Okay. Well, whatever. Chamber of mirrors isn't actually that good, or good in that position. But it's good for us because it's something we're aiming towards. I didn't realize we had 2 observatories. Let's redraw. Terrace. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. No, we want mechanical rooms like security. That is a great pull there. We're on 5. We're on 5. The only thing about getting Chamber of Mirrors on this run is Mechanarium is going to be harder to draft or to find. That is the only thing I'm worried about. Like, we're probably going to get all of these mechanical rooms, but we're not actually going to draft Mechanarium when it comes down to it. So that's the only thing that's quite scary here. Workshop, yes! Okay, 6. We're on 6. Another item in here, broken lever. Have I got battery pack today? No. Is there anything I want to make? A dowsing rod, maybe? Can't make a lockpick kit, can't make a burning glass. Don't really want to anyway. Let's do shovel. Although shovel, I don't want to get rid of my shovel, do I? Yeah, especially while we've got kennel. I think let's just keep all of our items for now. Here we go. It's just going to be a gift shop, I think. Where is my boiler room? Yeah, it's only blue tents and dirigiblocks, I think. Yeah, coming soon. I swear, if we don't get boiler room today, it's like, this is carnage. What's happening? Do we want secret garden? I think we do, because we definitely want a room that goes straight up. So I think secret garden key here. Good idea. That's going to spread fruit. It does look very fruitful today, I will say. Old tin can. Coin. And I need to remember I can open both anti-chamber levers with this. I'm not going to go through the hassle of doing it all right now. But if we need to get into the west door, then we can. Especially because we have quest bedroom today as well. So let's go through this room and see what's this way. West Wing Hall. Great. Boiler room, come on. Lab is another mechanical room. We're going to end up spending all of our stars, aren't we, just to get this sanctum key. I wouldn't mind it that much. I think stars are great, but also... There's not really a but also... We can make them back quite easily now. Now that we've got good experiments running. This is quite bad. This is a quite bad draw. Let's redraw this at least. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that happy with it, but passageway is pretty good. I have to admit. What's this way? Furnace, laundry room, dark room. It's going to be dark room, but we're probably not going to go in there necessarily. I guess I'll take Den. I don't think I've ever seen Den this high up. We can go into the antechamber here. We can go across the antechamber. That's a good use of Secret Garden key. We can go back to Secret Garden, open this lever, and walk through the antechamber to get to the other side. I never thought about that. So let's do Den. I'm a bit concerned now that we're not going to do Boiler Room or Mechanarium, and this is going to be a complete waste of time. But I still have a little bit of hope. Come on. Funeral Parlour would get us more gems, but not even that much more. Wow. Nothing good there. I'm gonna do coat check because we haven't drafted our outer room yet as well. If we get Tomb, which we can because we got 2 dice in theory. If we get Tomb, then we can use Burning Glass, so that's great. That's actually not that bad. And then coins and coins. So now this is great as well because we didn't really want to go through Lost and Found. We only want to go through it once. So if we can get back round to it, then that's great. This does look like it's going to be a full house. I think let's go back down to Secret Garden and get the other lever. I wish there was a quicker way to do that. That genuinely took like a minute, but it's fine. West door is now open. Yay! Quest is complete. We can walk through the antechamber. I made that sound like that was the quest. That's not the quest, but okay. Up through here, through the dark room. Item? Doesn't look like there's an item. Maybe the item only spawns once the lights are off. I didn't realise we hadn't drafted all of the ways in the passageway. Let's see what's this way then. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. I think redraw. Boiler room! Thank the Lord. We can at least turn this on even if we're going to run out of steps today, which I am actually a little bit concerned about now. How do we go down? Oh, it's those stairs. Blind. So we want to have it this way. Like that. So now that's on. Has that messed up our boiler though? Oh, it's messed up that. Which is admittedly quite annoying, but also let's just go through the antechamber. I'll tell you what will be nice, or would be nice in this run. Master bedroom. Master bedroom would be optimal here, I think. Mechanarium I'm looking for as well, because, sorry, I've lost count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8. So now we need to find Mechanarium. Ooh. I'm a bit nervous now. We're not going to find it. Drawing room is pretty good. It gives us another draw. We need to get a tomorrow room to get our dice back, I think. Okay. Oh. We don't have office? That's crazy. We always get office. Oh, we can't get Mechanarium here because it's a corner room, so there's no point redrawing. Is there a better... Well, this is actually going to give us a gem, so that's fine. Study is good then, actually. It's not just okay, it's pretty good. But it means we kind of want... We kind of want office, which would be too many mechanical rooms. Can you believe it? Okay, apple. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Gem. All right. Burning glass? No. Just thought, you know, might as well check. Okay. I'm nervous, I'm nervous. We don't have many steps. We want Mechanarium. This is... Oh... No, that's good, but it's also really bad because I don't know. It's no. We're just out of steps. I have to give up on the Mechanarium run right now if I take office. Which, to be honest, am I going to draw Mechanarium? Probably not, because of Chamber of Mirrors. It's quite late in the run. If we get office, we can go all the way back. We can do the tunnel, because the boiler room has been done today. We can do the chess puzzle, because we've got office and study. That would mean we now have night, because I think I'm going to choose night next. And it would mean... Mechanarium isn't done today, but at least we can now progress. My only concern with like redrawing here or getting a different room is we're not going to draw office again. We're not going to get Mechanarium again. We're not going to get Mechanarium as we want it. And we're going to run out of steps, so we're not going to get any progress done. I think let's make progress on the chess puzzle and the tunnel puzzle. And let's leave Mechanarium for now. Let's get office. It's kind of sad, but I don't know why I went in this room. I think I'm wasting steps. But at least I got a gem from it, I guess. Oh no, I'm not wasting steps. Okay, so through the boiler room to dark room, and then I can go straight down. I can't go straight down though. I have to go through foundation, I think. This is the problem with making snake houses. Okay. It's going to be tight, but we have enough steps to do all of this. I know we haven't... Okay, I need to... Oh, no! Okay, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. I don't even know if we're fine. This could be really close. Please tell me I've got enough steps to do all of this. I don't think I do. Do I want to draw from Lost and Found? That's a risk. That's such a big risk. Let's go dark room. Down to here. And into the secret garden. Oh, there should be fruit spread throughout the house. So I should be okay. I think let's grab from Lost and Found. Because in theory we could get a hallway here, which is going to give us 2 dice. And then we can get maybe master bedroom here. Or any bedroom would be great. And then hopefully... Or like dining room. Dining room would be so good. Either way, we have to go this way. Oh, here we go. This is good. And also, I can dig up here. I forgot about that, actually. Good, good, good. I think there's other places I can dig as well, potentially. We might have saved it. We might have saved it. Come on, dig up some food. Come on. Lovely turkey. Come on. Takes a while. Must be a pretty dead turkey if it's that low. Okay, lots of gems. Which is good because we have study. Okay. So, not all hope is lost. Yeah, because we got foundation. Right, let's go in here. I've lost my shovel. Not fantastic. Stopwatch. Okay, we're fine. We're fine because we're not going to lose. We're not going to lose steps. No keys. Absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Locksmith. Wait, this means I don't need to use keys, right? Okay. Bam. What? Special. What? It doesn't use keys? But it's locked. Okay, whatever. Whatever, we have to leave that for now. Let's at least go here. And then locksmith. Buy another 3 keys. 3 keys, 3 keys. And then go back. This is a great use of the stopwatch, I think. We're not losing steps. Okay. I think this is fine what we're doing. Because I think we do ultimately have enough steps. So then I use the key. It doesn't use the key. Master bedroom. Oh, but I don't want master bedroom here. No, I'm not going to take master bedroom. I think our steps are fine. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. We want a hallway. Okay, now I'm worried. I'm sorry, hello? I think greed might have gotten the best of me. What does Starfish Aquarium do for us? It's a bedroom. Let's do Starfish Aquarium. I don't have a shovel anymore. Mechanarium. This is where we want a mechanarium. It doesn't cost anything, does it? Let's just do stars. Come on. Rumpus room? Why would I want a freaking rumpus room right now? This is such a bad idea. Okay. That's such a bad spot for dining room, though. No! No, this can be dining room. That can be dining room. I know we're losing loads of stars, but we can make them back. We can make them back. Each time you enter dormitory, tomorrow room. Oh, this is so bad. Bedroom closet. The one time it's actually useful, sort of. I'm losing all my stars. This is such a bad idea. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I still redrawing? Just pick a room. Just pick a room. These are all terrible rooms. What is going on? What am I doing? Oh, you guys are going to slaughter me in the comments. What am I doing? I'm too addicted. Oh my gosh. It was all worth it. It was all freaking worth it. Let's put you to commonplace so that we never have to go through that pain again. One door for each mechanical room in your house. Battery pack, okay. Random. And then this is that. Oh wait, I've just shot that. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. Skip. And then do it again. Skip. Okay. This is right? Have I done it right? Wait. Have I not got... Okay, no, it's this room, right? This is the last door of 8. Yes! Oh my god. Okay. So now... now I just need... I need a bedroom either here or here. Ideally master bedroom. That's not helpful to us. This video is going to be titled like losing all of our stars. I know how ridiculous this looks. We can't even buy things. Okay, just get it tomorrow. Oh no, dining room. Okay. Right, we're fine. We're fine. We don't need to spend any more freaking stars. We're fine. We've got the food. We've done the mechanarium. We've got the... Okay, to be fair... 30 steps, by the way. To be fair, everything was bad there. Like, our strategy there was absolutely awful. We lost maybe 30 stars in today's run. We lost so many stars. But... look at the positives. Look at the bright side. We've done Mechanarium. We can go back to the tunnel and open the boiler room door. And we've done the chess puzzle. 3 amazing things that have just happened because we've lost all of the... Like, it's a sacrifice of the stars, but we can get all those stars back. We can even do laundry room and get the stars back if we want to. Like, I think that might be something we want to do, actually. But let's not lose any more. Let's do chapel and end this. There's not going to be anything in there, so there's no point. We don't have shovel. Right. I've lost my... I just realised I could have lost the sanctum key there. That would have been so awful. Okay. Composure. So, let's go down here and let's do the sanctum. Some say I'm a noob. Others say I'm a pro. Literally, that's what the comments say. Honestly, like, half of the comments are like, I can't believe your drafting strategy is so bad. The other half of the comments is like, wow, you're getting through these puzzles so fast. He's probably cheating. The absolute duality of the comments. It's so funny. Okay. Well, we're in the inner sanctum now. Or coming up to it. We're in the underpass. I still don't know about these arches. Like, there's some random lights missing, but I don't know if they are an actual puzzle or if they're just decoration. Anyway, Final Sanctum key. There we go. It feels like the first 10 episodes we're getting to room 46. The next 10 episodes are going to be me, I guess, finishing... I mean, I feel like we're actually close to a few big things. We're close to finishing the Sanctum. I mean, we might even finish it this episode. But also, the tunnel seems to be leading to something. It seems to be like 8 big doors that we're going to have to unlock. And I think one of them could be with the Ares key, the Ares Court key. So I'm hoping that's it at least. Anyway, this is Vera. And Vera, we have learnt, is not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. Honestly, Lost and Found has become clutch in many ways. In more ways than one. Upgrade disc is great for Cloister. The stopwatch there was actually kind of coming in clutch a little bit. And also giving us Vera, basically. So... that is right for Vera. And then this is going to be the Wibbly Wobblies because it's heat. The Wibbly Wobblies. That one. And then this, I don't know that one, do I? Do I know the transportation of Vera? Oh, Turtle. No, it's Turtle. So Turtle is this one, the 5. Okay, great. So we genuinely just do know all of them. This might be our first one where we just know all of them. It's not that. This one's Turtle. Yeah, I remember now. It's the weird Turtle one. That's not Turtle. That is Turtle. And then this, finally, is like the cogs. That one. Yes! Yes! Let's go, Vera. You are always my favorite realm. Is that like a sand castle? Or is that blood? No, it's not blood. Okay. I mean, Vera looks interesting. Turtle back. Okay, so they've just got massive turtles. Camp. Okay, let's do this first. Despite my prejudice against Mother Nature, I own that I have deeply loved my time here at Vera. The memories of the youthful trip I took here with my brother have been relentless, and as I have gotten older, I find less and less occasion to recollect on such trivial pleasures. One thing I do remember vividly, which has not lost a single speck of charm, are the famous turtles. Each visitor of Vera, upon arriving, is lent one of these hard-shell friends for the duration of their stay, to serve as both steed, guide, and companion. I am still under the spell of island life, even if the weather here is much more severe than it was on Morajai. So, Vera is after Morajai in some capacity. That's great to know. Vera, Moraven. 2 N's there. Shame we don't have the magnifying glass anymore. But Turtleback, there you go. Vera Express. Mount Holly Estate in care of Mrs. Babbage, Reddington, Fenary 63080. Yeah, it seems like Vera is definitely the one we know the least about, or we've heard the least about. Oh, I do want to take a screenshot of that actually. And then also... what else was I going to do? This is another postcard. I'm missing one though, actually. Wait, is it because I haven't refreshed? I need to refresh, and then all the photos come back. There's a lot going on here. I am actually missing one in my Excel. I don't know which one it is. Is it... that's Kororika Morjai, Arinda Ares, Fen Ares, Araja, Nuance? Am I missing Nuance, I think? But, yeah, what we know from this is that Vera is after Morajai. Oh, I think I might have updated all of this outside of the episode. I can't remember. But this is now completed. And then this is after... sorry. After... what? Why am I spelling that wrong? Again, I can't use my keyboard today. After Morajai. What? Which one was after Morajai? Arch Ares was after Morajai, question mark. So, I think how it goes is Arinda Ares is definitely first. Iraja said, goodbye land, here comes water. So, Irradio was second because they're going south into second. Water comes after, so then they must go maybe to Morajai. Morajai seems quite early on because they say Arch Ares is potentially after Morajai. I mean, where did I see that? Oh, Arch Ares isn't here. Nuance is the last one we don't have. Yeah, we don't have Nuance yet. I need to look at Arch Ares again. I didn't take a screenshot of it. We can maybe do that now, actually. Let's do that in a second. We can figure that puzzle out. Honestly, we can figure that puzzle out once we've got all 8. I think we need all 8 in order to solve that puzzle anyway. That seems to be some sort of glitch in the Matrix, but I'll let it slide. Oh no, pink. I don't like the pink ones. Morajai box, the variation. That's funny. While Morajai boxes were never as popular in Vera as in other realms, pink tiles were eventually introduced based on the Veran people's devout respect of the sacred circle. The sacred circle? That's the first time we're hearing about a sacred circle. When these tiles are pressed, all adjacent and diagonal tiles rotate around the pressed tile. Yep. And I don't like that one bit. Now, I do have all of them written down, don't I? So let's actually use that to our advantage. So pink rotates the floor plan 3x3 grid. Orange turns into the most adjacent color. So we need to get pink up here. Like, ooh. Like something. Did we have it? Yeah, there you go. So that's pink there, and then we can even do another pink here. The pink ones make the least sense to me. I can't do the pink ones. Let's do this and then bring that back so that it can go here. Yeah, there we go. We did solve that one quite quick, to be fair. But I don't like the pink ones. The pink is my least favorite color on this. Pink is my favorite color in real life, probably. Well, probably not, but I do like pink color, but I don't like that pink color. It's not a very nice pink color. So the only one left is Nuance. And what do we have for Nuance? So we have, for Nuance, we have green diamond dirigibles. We think it might be windy, because I don't think we've had windy yet, have we? We haven't had windy. This is the last one, so it's like we've had fog, storms, rain, snow, heat, and lack of unusual weather. Lack of unusual weather, foggy, heat, rain, storm, snow. So I think it has to be windy. I think process of elimination. So dirigibles and windy, which makes sense, obviously, because dirigibles are in the air, so it must be quite windy. And then society, we just don't know. I think that's the only one we're not sure on. So let's actually try this. So green is the stripes. Dirigibles is up in the air. And windy is the curve. What do we think it is? We've had spiritual. It could be tribal, but also it could not be tribal. Oh, wait. No, I don't know that one. No, I don't know that one. So, windy. Come on. There you go. This one is all up in the air because it's dirigibles. There we go. And then this one is the stripes. So yeah, I think it is just the society we don't know. Which is really unfortunate. Where are we going to get that though? Maybe on the stamp? Oh wait, that's correct. Yes! We've done them all! We've done them all! Let's go. So that was... Isn't that like Martian? I think that is. Because I think that was... Yeah, that was the one in Arinda. So there you go. Well, I was prepared to brute force that, but I didn't need to. Don't I get a trophy? Oh, it's probably out there, isn't it? Maybe. Oh, another glitch. Cool. So we have all 8 now. So now we can go back to room 46. We might be able to do that today. I can do that today. We have enough steps now. Oh my gosh, this is a big day. This is a big day for us. So, technology. Dirigibles. Curvy towers. This is cool. Dirigible. Oh, this is a cool building. Okay. Via airmail. Wow, of course. The Royal East Air Hangar. By far my favourite realm I have visited during this trip, but I have always had a penchant for technology and am less moved by the beauty of nature than others. The soot-filled streets and soaring skyscrapers here are just as stirring to me as the mountains of Kororika or the beaches of Morajai. So I think that means it comes after Kororika and Morajai. Perhaps I am just letting my childhood love of dirigiblocks compromise my objectivity. From the shops I have visited, it seems the series is just as popular here as it is back home. Speaking of home, as I look across the Eastern Sea, I can almost see its shores. I never thought that I would miss the sight of red flags. This is 7th. This is 7th. So that's actually really helpful. Nuance is 7th. So let's take a screenshot of this. And then, before I do the Morajai box, because we're in the sort of brain mode for it, here's the trophy! We'll get that in a second. Where is the... oh, Arch Ares is this one. Look at me go. I am knowledgeable now about the geography. I'll tell you that. So yeah, this is the one we don't have. So let's take a screenshot of that. So now we have all the postcards. We need to just decipher which one comes where. And also, we can order these in a certain way. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I think 75% is good. Because now then we can see the whole board. So we know that Arinda Ares is first. We know that Fen Ares is last. So let's take Fen Ares and put it last. We know that Nuance is 7th. So there you go. This can be completed. So that's 7th. I mean, we also kind of, from context clues, I was going to say, by the way, this is Martian, I think. Or, sorry, Martial. Is it? Yeah, because it's the same as Fen Ares. Martial, yeah. So there you go. Sorry, I said a political statement before, didn't I? I said that was Arinda Ares. Oops. So, this is cool. This is so cool. We can get rid of this sigil thing, I think. Cool. So, okay. Oh, all my pictures are disappearing. So, this is first. We think that Iraja is second. So then it's just the middle that's difficult, which is kind of, you know, you would assume it's that. Water comes after. So if we're looking at the map, he goes from Fen Ares to Iraja. Surely Nuance is next. No, Nuance is 7th. Nuance is 7th. So if water comes after Iraja, it must be Morajai, Vera, or Kororika. I think it must be Morajai. After Kororika. Oh, but Morajai is after Kororika, potentially. And Kororika says they're coming from the shores of Vera. But Vera says after Morajai, so this is a contradiction. So we need to read the context clues. But Morajai, so Morajai is weird then. After a short sea voyage, we arrived on the main island of Morajai. After spending a full day on the Jaorail. As I've noticed that each realm I have visited has one thing in common. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I think Morajai could be 3rd. If Morajai is 3rd, does Vera 100% say it's after Morajai? I know, I've forgotten already, but... oh, this one was Vera, wasn't it? Gosh, damn it. Google spreadsheets let me down. Google Sheets let me down. Okay, 75. So, Vera... I'm still under the spell of Island Knife, even if the weather here is much more severe than it is Morajai. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's after Morajai, right? Oh, I say after Morajai, but it doesn't have to be immediately after Morajai. So then what does Arch Ares say? We arrived here after a few days of sailing. Maybe we realised how convenient it would have been in the old days with the railway tracks. Maybe that's third. This is so difficult. I think this could be correct as it is, maybe. Like, if we have Arinda Ares, Iraja to Morajai, Iraja to Morajai, maybe we then go to Arch Ares. Well, Kororika has to be after, like, immediately after Vera. Coming from the shores of Vera. Kororika, would they really go Kororika and then Nuance? Or would they go Vera, Kororika? No, that makes sense. I think it could be something like this. I think we're close here. So we will test all of that theory, all of those theories and stuff when we get to room 46 again, hopefully today. But man, I am this is a big day. This is such a big day. I am quite exhausted from it, to be honest. This is such a cool trophy. There you go. The trophy of sigils in recognition of visiting 8 realms in 8 months. Okay, I don't think it took us 8 months to do all that, but there you go. Room 46, which we can go in today. If we want to, or if we have enough steps to. Which I think we do. I think we're good. So, only thing left to do here. This is really the last time we need to come to Inner Sanctum apart from opening the North Lever. Is this Morajai box, and oh my gosh, it looks horrid. It looks absolutely horrid. Puzzle boxes became just as popular in the air hangars of Nuance as they had in the ports of Morajai. Green tiles were introduced with an ability that allowed them to instantly jump across the board, representing the ease with which air travel conveys its cargo. When green tiles are pressed, the tile swaps with the opposite tile on the far side of that box. We know that already, yeah. And I like the green ones quite a bit because I understand their movement now. Because purple is the only one I don't have written down. Isn't purple go down? No, oh no, violet. Yes, violet is go down 1. I do have violet. Orange is take the color that's most there. We need to get 2 greens. And this is obviously railway. So this is happening. That's definitely happening. Then we can get you there. No, we need to get you there. And then you... there. How do I do this? Oh, I need to get violet on the other side, maybe. Like this. Oh, like this. Wow, that's a cool puzzle by itself. That's really cool. Okay. So I get this here, I do this, and then I get purple up again. Oh, but then I don't... Oh my gosh, this is difficult. Right, this seems right. Because then we can get this up to here. And then... bam, 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 bam. There we go. I saw it. I saw the line. There we go. Cool. So that's another allowance token. We're on 74 allowance. That is crazy. Yeah, I would like to swap that, actually. I would like to swap 74 allowance for 33 stars. I think that would be a nice swap, actually. That would be a beneficial swap. Because having loads and loads of stars is better than having loads and loads of allowance. Having a nice, safe allowance is always great, but having loads and loads of stars is always going to be better than having loads and loads of allowance, I think. Because, you know, I find a lot of the time we have no use for all of our coins that we have. Okay. So that is all done now. That's another trophy. That's all of the sigils done. Look at all this. This is amazing. That means we go back to room 46. But before we do that, I'm going to do the chess puzzle and I'm going to have a look in the tunnel. I think what could be interesting here is seeing if, like, the next room is obviously going to need another key as well, assuming that there's going to be 8. The next room is going to need a key. It's going to be interesting to see if we can get that key while we're in this current run. But there you go. This is now open. Hopefully that's open all the time now. Burning glass! Oh my goodness. What's next? What's next? Oh! Did I lose them? I think I lost one of them, didn't I? No, because we haven't drafted the outer room yet. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. So I can go and get these. I can absolutely go and get these. I'm going to do that now. This is so exciting. It's so exciting when you know what to do. You know exactly what everything's for. It's so great. It's such a good feeling in puzzle games. It's also nice to be stumped on things, but it's even nicer to just know how the game works and you know what you need to do, and it's just like that excitement building up because I know exactly where to go and what to do. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Saying that though, I don't actually know where the entrance hall microchip is. I assume there's a jar in the entrance hall that I just haven't seen, but that is an assumption. Let's take this microchip. It would be, if we get Tomb here. Tomb. I'm taking the mickey now. I am taking the absolute mickey. I'm getting Tomb. Usually I wouldn't want to get Tomb because I don't really like Tomb that much, to be honest, but these candles I missed so early on and I don't know why I missed them, but now we've finally done it. There's reroll dice that we don't need and there's an upgrade disc. That's crazy. Are those reroll dice going to be there every time now? Every time we come into Tomb? I really hope so. Anyway, we have one of the microchips. Let's go to the entrance hall and then to Blackbridge. Use the upgrade disc in Blackbridge. This run, there's just so much to do. It's one of those runs where there's so much that we can do. Okay, where's this microchip? Oh, it's sat here. Okay, good. I haven't lost it. Oakley dokily. Back to Blackbridge. Right. We take this microchip. Thank you. And then upgrade disc. What the heck, man? Spare? But that's already upgraded. Oh, wow, that's cool. You can upgrade an upgraded room. Spare veranda. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. So that, oh, okay, so it's literally just another veranda that just goes straight. Spare terrace. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. Spare patio. Spread gems in each spare room, in each green room. To be fair, veranda is already a straight room. Patio, I think, yeah, patio is a corner room. Terrace is a dead end room. Which I know dead end rooms already have their perks and stuff. But green rooms not having to cost gems to draft is fantastic. Imagine we get terrace and then we get study. It means we're not using gems on green rooms all the time. We're getting loads and loads of green rooms, and study we can Study basically makes our gems reroll dice. If we don't need gems for other things, like if we have hovel, for example, and we have study, it means that gems are now a resource used to reroll rather than to get expensive rooms. So that is super interesting. I think I want spare terrace, and that's the 4-leaf clover that I was talking about. It appears on veranda and it appears here, so it just increases our luck. I think I want to go with spare terrace. Spare patio is also interesting. I would want to get spare patio, but I think spare terrace is the most interesting. Is that the outside, or is it a picture of the outside? Because I want to know if I can get it. I think I can get it in middle rooms. I think I can. Let's do spare terrace. What an interesting upgrade. Wow. Okay, well, we've got the microchips. We're actually low on steps now. I'm a little bit concerned we're not going to get to room 46. It's quite funny, isn't it? It's quite funny how we got so many steps and now we're just using them up. It's funny because 50 sounds like a crazy amount of steps, but when you're actually going through the game, you don't realize how many steps you're actually taking. Anyway, it's okay if we run out of steps because these are all things I think we can do on other runs anyway. So back through here. This is number 7, right? So in theory, the next one is number 8. Microchips. Yeah, this is the last door. The last door of 8. So this is the only one I don't know. This is the holly symbol in blue. I would have expected it to be the Aries key. Unfortunately, I don't know. I don't know it. There's 8 things coming off of it. We can maybe try the Aries key, but it's Arinda Aries. I don't know. What could that be? We might have to do the thing in the note that we got from the antechamber in the outer room. We might have to do. We might have to get the crown, but I don't even know where you get the scepter from. We know how you get the crown. We know how you get the effigy. I assume you get the effigy from the curse box. I mean, it only makes sense. I don't know where you get a scepter from. We know where you get the throne room. I don't know. Anyway, chess puzzle. Not forgetting things, guys. Not forgetting things. It's crazy how this run was like. It was so many bad decisions. I lost so many stars in this run. Yet it's just such an amazing run. So study is in the corner with office there. So study is the queen. And office is the king. And I am the king of blueprints. I'm the blue king. What other ones do we have then? We have chapel is bishop. We definitely have a security. I think we have more than one security in this run. Yeah, 4. 1, 4. We definitely have a pawn. Do we have a rook? I think we have a reading nook, don't we? Oh no, do we have a rook? I don't know if we have a rook. It would be quite useful for me to... Is a rook in the lab? Observatory is night. Oh, maybe I don't have it. Because I would definitely have a pawn somewhere. Because pawns are just very common. There's 16 of them, for goodness sake. There you go, that's that. I don't think we have a rook. We might do. No, because a rook is bookshop. There's going to be 4 of them because there's 4 on a chessboard. Bookshop, nook. Is it in the attic? I think a bishop is in the attic, isn't it? Oh no, bishop is bookshop. We don't have one. Ooh. That's quite unlucky. That's unfortunate. Darn it. Darn it, I really wanted to do that. Okay. I'm a little bit upset at that. We just lost 2 steps going in here. What? Don't lose more steps. Okay, well. Wait, I have to do this again? Oh my goodness. But this isn't even going to be anything. I can't even do this. What was it? 109. 109. 115. Put the thing on east. Yeah. Yeah, this just doesn't match. I think let's not waste our steps going back and trying to use a key on a door that definitely isn't related to that key. I think let's try and get to room 46 before we run out of steps. It's gonna be close, but I think we're fine. I think if we go through the foundation, we're fine. I literally just said I want to do it through the foundation, and what do? I don't listen to myself. Oh well, I think it's better to do it this way now, because otherwise I have to go out and then back through the basement and stuff. Oh, there's food here anyway. Thank goodness. I also need food, so I think after I finish this run, I'm gonna go for food. Although you don't really care about that because it's gonna be a quick cut for you, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, we made it. We made it with 5 steps remaining. Room 46. Let's have at it. The crown. Great. For a minute I thought I didn't use the upgrade disc, but no, we used it on the spare room. I just remembered the upgrade disc. Okay. Now we should be able to figure this out. So, Orinda Aries is 100% first, and this is 100% last. In terms of the others, I have no idea. 7th is Nuance, isn't it? Yeah, we learned that 7th, like, Nuance is 7th. And I think Iraja is 2nd, and then they said, after Iraja, we're going to go into the water. Not a direct translation there, but there you go. Then I think it's Vera, that one. No, it could be this way. I don't know what I'm getting wrong. I might draw it out for myself and figure it out. I tell you what, I'm going to do myself a favor and I'm going to delete all of these. Even maybe Iraja. Like, do we know Iraja is 2nd for sure? I was a little disappointed there was no drop of rain. Even without the rain, the puzzles make this place feel different than home. I do think that's saying, like, this feels different from home, as in they've just come from home. I think that that's correct. I think this is 2nd. And then water comes after. It's just difficult to know where they're going. And Nuance, we said, is definitely 7th, right? Because Nuance is here. They said, yeah, speaking of home, as I look across the eastern sea, I can almost see its shores. I never thought that I would miss the sight of red flags. No, because that doesn't mean it's 7th. That doesn't mean it's 7th. But it's after Kororika and Morajai. Isn't Nuance Arch Ares home? Because we don't really know Arch Ares, do we? This is really difficult to figure out. Maybe I'm just thinking about it wrong. This is what's sticking with me, right? Nuance is saying, as the mountains of Kororika or the beaches of Morajai, which means it has to be after both of those. Right? So Nuance after Kororika and Morajai. Right? Let's look at Arch Ares again, maybe. So, but the thing with Arch Ares is they said that they came here after a few days of sailing. Does that mean, does that finish off this? So it's saying, away from the land, hello water, and then they said we arrived here after a few days of sailing. Because maybe to get to the other realms you don't necessarily have to sail. So maybe Arch Ares as the... So after a few days of sailing... I think that's the connection there. I think that's what I've been missing. And then, what was Kororika saying? Because Kororika had something, didn't it? Kororika says, coming from the sweltering shores of Vera. So, coming from Vera. And because Nuance has to be after Kororika and Morajai, it has to be this. Morajai can be either here or here. So let's try both of those. So I'll write that down. So just restarting this. So I thought it would be Arinda Ares, then Iraja, south, and then Arch Ares after a long sailing, a few days of sailing. And then Morajai, I put MJ, I was like, why is Michael Jackson on here? Morajai, and then Vera, and then Kororika, and then Nuance, and then Fen. That looks plausible. That looks plausible. Yes! Finally! We did it! So what does this give us? This has to be big, because this, in order to solve this, you have to do all of the sigils. So this is the next big step, isn't it? Certified copy, property deed, Lord Arthur Clementine to Lady Orove of Trinsdale. So this is a deed from way back. So Arthur Clementine to Orove, who then gave it to Herbert, who then gave it to us, Simon P. Jones. Okay, so Lady Orove of Trinsdale. A new Finn Clark Stationers Reddington Fen Ares, satisfied of record 05131912. Could that be a thing? I hope that's not a thing. Okay. The last will and testament of me, Herbert S. Sinclair. I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I declare that I am not and have never been married and have no children. So that first part was from the intro cutscene, which is very cool. First, I direct that all my debts and outstanding expenses be paid as soon as after my decease as possible. Secondly, I direct all the servants and staff in my employ at the time of my death shall be granted indefinite leave to be paid out of the reserves of my estate set aside for such occasion until such a time as a new master of Mount Holly bids their return. In the event that the aforesaid reserves for this purpose are depleted before a new member of the estate is found, I direct my executor to make provisions for their future employment and to do so in a manner that is just and equitable to all parties involved. He really has the legal jargon and stuff written. I mean, I guess this was done by the lawyers, wasn't it? Thirdly, oh my gosh, this is like a will, like, oh, this is like to everyone, like what I'm giving to everyone. So, thirdly, to my faithful valet, Hartley Ruota, I hereby gift to him the lake house in Trinsdale as a small measure of gratitude for his many years of unwavering loyalty and devoted service. I direct that my executor take such steps as are necessary to transfer ownership of said lake house to Hartley Ruota, and should use all reasonable efforts to persuade him to accept the same. Furthermore, to my late cousin Tillion's 2 children, Courtney, who we've heard about, Courtney Ferrine. So hang on, we can finally update the family tree. We haven't done that in a while. My late cousin, so Herbert's cousin's daughter is Courtney, but Courtney called Herbert uncle. So uncle is more of a sort of, like, I call my grand uncle, like things like that. And you can have like, you can also have like family friends who you call uncle, like things like that, like godfathers and stuff like that. So that makes sense. Courtney and Rygard Ferrin. Ferrin is an interesting last name. It's giving me iron connotation. Who have sometimes been impulsive and hasty in their actions. I grant to each a cuckoo clock set eternally on the sacred hour, for only time will tell when they are ready to slow down enough to appreciate the gifts bestowed upon them with patience and wisdom that comes with maturity. What? Okay, my headphone broke. I reacted too hard. That's a crazy thing to put in your will. That's crazy. So remember, Courtney wrote one of the red letters. And if we remind ourselves, this is a letter from Courtney to our Uncle Herbert S. Sinclair, making her Mary Matthews' cousin. Not quite, but yeah, I was on the right kind of wavelength. She notes that she has harbored suspicions of Sinclair for years, which involves conspiracy of involvement of the disappearance of Mary, which happened 4 years prior to the letter. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy. She believes her aloof behaviour has had a cost on the social standing of the family. She had a confidential conversation with Denny Ravane, and they believed that they were smuggling Mary under the cover of night, a date that coincides with the theft of the Ruby Crown. She believes she is still alive. She's desperate for a narrative in which Sinclair is not the villain. So actually, I don't think she did anything crazy, but I mean, Herbert seems to disagree. They seem to be on very two opposing forces here. In the case that Lionel Epson should return from his travels abroad, or in the event that any of his heirs should present themselves, I bequeath to him or them, as the case may be, the diary and its related key which formerly belonged to his sister Clara Epson, which I have kept in her room and beside her grave respectively and respectfully. Funny. We've already done that, yes. So, yes, Lionel Epson is Clara Epson's husband. Cool. In addition, it is my fervent desire that the gallery, along with all the artwork contained within, be bestowed upon the Reddington Museum of Art, including the sculptures, exhibits, and the entire collection of drawings by Christopher Manson, comprised of 4 pieces entitled Think, Ponder, Realize, and Ruminate. This generous donation shall be made 1 year hence, following the date of my earthly departure, when it will be removed from Mount Holly's draft pool. What? Really? In 1 year, like after 1 year, the gallery's just not going to be there anymore? That's weird. Surely not. Moreover, to the Grand Cathedral of Iraja, I bequeath 8 stone statues sculpted in the likeness of the 8 Ajaran angels. We're finally going to get the name of the last angel. Orinda. Lydia. We haven't had Lydia. Orinda, Lydia, Raina, Joya, Dowager, Vea, Mila, and Draxus. These sculpted figures have been in the Sinclair tomb for multiple generations, and even though there has been much debate over their natural numeric order, they have nevertheless remained steadfast in their safeguarding of our family's secrets. I trust... Sorry, I thought maybe that was like a acrostic thing going on here. Although they're saying in the order, Oh, natural numeric order, yeah, because they have the renewals. They have nevertheless remained steadfast in their safeguarding of our family's secrets. I trust they will continue to provide the Cathedral of Iraja that same level of stewardship. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece Mary Matthew, all the rest, residue and remainder of my estate, and of my right, title and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly, as a token of the cordial and affectionate friendship which for nearly half a century his grandmother Clara Epson has shown me. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate of Mount Holly. This room, among other things of value, holds the physical deed to the entire estate as well as many other personal effects and policies of insurance. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executives of the will, then this gift shall lapse, and the above clauses on this page and provisions pertaining to that clause shall be considered null and void, and the rest of my estate shall be disposed of and gifted to the Arindian Heritage Foundation, under condition that the house be immediately winnowed and sealed with explicit instructions and allowances that the site shall not be reopened until black flags are once again flying over Oris, or 110 years have passed since my death. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Mr. Arinda over here. The site shall not be reopened until black flags are once again flying over Oris, or 110 years have passed since my death. That's so funny. As one final gift to my grandnephew Simon P. Jones, regardless of whether he finds room 46 or not, I leave and bequeath to him the original manuscripts of his mother's works that were produced here, under the roof of her childhood home. These preliminary draft copies include red prints, which she wrote when visiting the estate during the brightest of her days, and a new clue, which she penned here during the darkest. We're going to get like the original copies? Oh my gosh. I hope that in due time and in the natural order of things, you will come to be content, as I have, with what little of herself she left us. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993, Herbert S. Sinclair. Why do they keep saying natural order of things? Natural numeric order. Like sacred hour, like there's a lot of like natural numbers and stuff. That's very weird. So where do I get this from? Where do I get the... I mean, bro said he gave me... Here's the cuckoo clocks that he's giving Courtney and thingy. What? I don't understand... Am I not supposed to get the books right now? The draft books? The draft new clue and stuff like that? Is there more in here? Let me read this again. One final gift, regardless of whether he finds room 46. The original manuscript of his mother's works that were produced here under the roof of her childhood home. So it's in a different room then. These preliminary drafts include red prints she wrote while visiting the estate during the brightest of her days. A new clue which she penned here during the darkest. Which, by the way, that's a great juxtaposition. Almost. I hope that in due time and in the natural order of things you will come to be content as I have. So where are those books then? We haven't seen the draft... Oh no, we have seen... We've seen draft copy of red prints. Haven't we? Because that's in the... But that wasn't really a draft copy. That was just a copy that she gave to Herbert. We've seen another copy of red prints in the master bedroom, but we haven't seen the draft copy. So I don't know where the draft copy is. I assume I'm not missing it in here. Oh, I'm going to feel really embarrassed if it's just in here. I don't know. Okay. But again, like, I feel like I did something amazing. Like, it feels like we made massive progress. And that was really cool to read, by the way. His whole will. Like, that feels great, but what did we get out of that? We learnt that there's somewhere some draft copies of a new clue and the red prints, but we didn't get anything other than that. I don't know. I don't know, my friends. No idea. But this seems to be the end, so sayonara, fellas. Anything else I can do? Oh, coat check, actually. I can coat check. Oh, this is the time to coat check the crown. Perfect. And what does the crown do again? First time you draw a red room while drafting, you may remove it from today's draft pool. And you get a gem if you remove it. So, obviously I would like to check the burning glass, but I think we've done everything we can with the burning glass. I don't see any other point of taking the burning glass. So, let's coat check the crown, which is really interesting. Coat check crown. There we go. And that is the end of that run. Is it the end of today's video? I think I might do one more run, but I really, really need the toilet. You can kind of see me shaking. I need to go to the toilet first and probably get some lunch, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. A few really weird things happened while I was gone, by the way. Just a few things. So I walked out and the busker was there, of course, who I was talking about. And I said that she had a nice voice before. And by complete coincidence, it was actually my friend. I'm actually friends with them, so I don't know. It's just, yeah. So that was very weird. And then I ran into a human statue who I've never seen where I live. I've never seen it, but it's really, really cool. I've seen one in New York before, but I was quite young at the time. But I've never really seen a human statue before. It's kind of creepy. It's really creepy. The way they spray themselves is so weird. And then, oh yeah, so I've gotten lunch, and I've come back, and it's been about half an hour. I don't even know if I'm going to split this into two. Maybe I'll split it into two videos, because I might carry on recording, actually. I'm having a lot of fun right now, figuring out all of this. But I think I've made I think I've had a thought. I'm going to bring up the recording that I just recorded. So that's here. So I want to talk about this a little bit, because it says natural order and it's in bold, and I feel like natural order is telling me what to do. But I feel like it's to do with the angels, right? Because it's, as I said, they mention natural order of the angels. So I'm wondering if this is a new order. A new order. And we know all of the angels' names. We know what all of these are. I find it funny that I'm covering up myself there. But we know who all of those angels are. So if I write this down, Orinda, Lydia, Raina, Joya, Dowager, Vea, Myla, and then Draxus. But Draxus isn't in the... Oh, but Draxus is in the, like the catacomb area. Okay, wait. So, we can do this. I think if we just get Tomb today... Just get Tomb. I know it's easier said than done. Oh. If we just get Tomb, then I think we're fine.